In the past 6 weeks of raising 2 puppies, I've learned that feeding time can be a great time to teach your dogs that you are his commander, his master, and to teach him to respect that and to follow your commands. I found that using feeding as a time, you can teach them to sit, to stay, and to wait and listen for when you tell them that they can eat. And this will make feeding them easier, especially if you're having problems with the dog trying to stuff his face in the bowl as soon as you start to put the food down. He doesn't wait, and this will bleed over into other things, such as making him wait so he doesn't charge through doors when you are trying to go in them before you have a chance to get in. This simple feeding technique will teach your dog to be a better listener and to just obey you better off as his master, and to do so willingly. Alright, so basically, anytime you have your dog with you, you want him to be obeying commands whenever you give them. And one of the most enticing times for them can be feeding time. Sampson here is still working on this. We've had him for 6 weeks, and I've been teaching him to wait until I tell him it's okay that he can eat. So some prerequisite tricks that would be good for him to know and necessary for him to know would be how to sit. Sampson, sit. And if they're having a problem with it, you can just help them out. Good boy. And always reward them verbally. And then another important command would be to stay. Now, as I put the food down, if he stands up at all, I'm going to stand back up. And I'm going to get to where I can put the food down. Initially, you may want to just get to where you put the food down and get it on the ground. And then you want him to not eat it until you wave your hand in front of the food and say yes, or whatever command that you choose. Good boy, stay. Right now I wait until I get to where I stand up before I'll let him go. Yes. Good boy. And then always reward him again. After they finish eating their food and drinking their water, I have found it has been very helpful to immediately remove the food and the water. This helps keep them on a regular eating time schedule, helps keep them going to the bathroom, I've read, on a more regular basis so you don't have as many problems with accidents. And they learn that it's feed time when you tell them to eat. And then you don't have them whining later because they want food, and you also don't have an overeating problem. At first, this command may take some time, but if you are patient and if your dog has learned that he must sit before he will get what he so desires, he will eventually wait and he'll get the point. It will take some time. The first time I did this, it may have taken me 10-15 minutes, but now it's a 30-second matter, and it makes feeding him a whole lot easier.